in a land of towering monuments built on the backs of slaves. The cry of a captive people would soon be answered by a power far greater than any pharaoh. For centuries, the Hebrews toiled under the merciless Egyptian sun, their lives defined by whips and servitude. They built cities and pyramids for their masters, their prayers for freedom seemingly lost to the desert winds. Yet their deliverance was already in motion, awaiting a leader who had been raised in the very house of their oppressor, only to be cast out into the wilderness. Far from the palaces of his youth, a shepherd named Moses led a quiet life in the land of Midian. It was there, on the slopes of Mount Horeb, that his destiny was revealed. He witnessed an impossible sight, a bush that burned with a divine fire, yet was not consumed by the flames. From within this miraculous blaze, a powerful voice spoke, identifying itself as the God of his ancestors. It was a command that would shatter the course of his life and the might of an empire. Moses was to return to Egypt and demand that Pharaoh let his people go. When confronted, the proud Pharaoh refused, his heart hardened against the command. In response, a series of divine judgments was unleashed upon the land of Egypt. A montage of terror began as the mighty Nile River turned to blood, choking the life from the kingdom. Swarms of locusts descended from the sky, devouring every green thing in their path, and a profound darkness fell so thick it could be felt. With each plague, Pharaoh's defiance was met with escalating devastation, culminating in the final, heartbreaking plague, the death of every firstborn in Egypt. Shattered by this ultimate tragedy, Pharaoh finally relented, and the Hebrews began their great escape. With the Egyptian army in furious pursuit, they found themselves trapped at the edge of the Red Sea. As chariots thundered closer, Moses raised his staff over the water. In a breathtaking display of power, the sea parted, creating a dry path between two towering walls of water. The Hebrews crossed safely to the other side, but as the Egyptian army charged into the seabed behind them, the waves crashed back down, swallowing the pursuers and sealing Egypt's defeat. His journey far from over, Moses ascended Mount Sinai to meet with God once more. He returned to his people bearing 2 stone tablets, inscribed by a divine hand. Upon them were the 10 Commandments, a sacred covenant, and a moral foundation for the newly freed nation. And so the story of Moses and the Exodus became a timeless legend, a testament to faith and freedom that echoes through the ages.